things like this on a daily basis, my God, they make your feet hurt. Oh, I suppose I could go for a Thai massage, get to work out all the aches of my feet again, but you know, they're only 150 baht, so they're not even €4. But you know what, that adds up. You know, you think about it, you know, you don't think because you think because you know, it's next to nothing, it adds up. Oh, not to mention the 120 baht sunglasses I found another street vendor selling sunglasses down by the palace, 15 baht. It's such a country product, I suppose, you know, backpacker area, they can still charge an awful lot. So, where's my phone? I was looking at watches earlier, I was thinking, oh, that'd be a nice watch, and I thought, hang on a second, I've got a watch and I never wear it now. So, it's now 25 to 7. So the night is young, I am beautiful, even with lank hair. What am I going to do? Not a lot, actually. I'm going to chill out in the book for a bit. It is one of the things I have noticed between when I came this time and when I came last time, is that I'm doing an awful lot more, as it were. I'm doing an awful lot less. You know, I'm walking around and I'm wandering, but there's no sense of urgency, which was a big thing from the time I was here last time, because, you know, if you watch the videos yourselves, I had 3 days of just going everywhere. I've been to the palace again today, obviously. Probably set that in an early video. And tomorrow I'm going to head down to the Chinese market to Yarawat, and I was going to go to the Temple of the Dawn, but it looks like they're renovating it, and the whole lot is just covered in scaffold. So I don't know if I'll bother that. But Chinatown, I'd love to say, yeah, I know, I'm in Thailand and I'm going to Chinatown, but hey ho, hey ho. The pool has just closed. I am back after a very nice meal of spicy minced pork, though that was actually, there was more than a little bit of gristle in there. Deep fried chicken wings. It had chili sauce, so it makes it Thai, I guess. And of course, the usual rice. I think one of the things that put me off a little bit of trepidation is the bad experience I had in that restaurant the other day, which I know is a daft reason, because obviously every restaurant is different, but you know, that restaurant, which is actually just right by my hostel, hotel, is more than happy, so that was good. I am glad I had a good meal, and now I'm just going to relax a little bit. I do wish there was tea and coffee was making facilities. Right, I mean, okay, fair enough, you know, most shops are open till stupid o'clock in the morning, most 7-Elevens sell filter coffee by the cup. There's a 7-Eleven just around the corner, but you know what, it's sometimes nice to just chill out in your own room, in your own space, without people all around you. You know, just relax. But that's a very minor, very minor nitpick. Yeah, overall, it is all good. A common tactic that tuk-tuk drivers will use is when they try to engage you in conversation. Now me, because I'm a polite fucker, mostly, I will say, you know, where I'm going. That in itself ain't the best plan in the world. Because what happens, let's not get run over crossing the street, what happens is they'll ask you where you're going. And this has just happened to me like 30 seconds ago. They'll ask you where you're going, and you tell them. And I said, I'm going to the palace, which is where I'm going. And they say, palace closed, not open till 1:30, is what he said to me. I apologise for the bad accent. Now, that is frankly a load of balls. But it's a common tactic that they'll say that it's not open, or it's a special day, or it's a holy day, or something else, and then try to get you to go somewhere else. It's an old scam. But seeing as the fact that they still keep using it, I'm guessing a lot of people don't know it. So what can you do? So I'm just standing here at an intersection. So do your information beforehand. And if it looks like that they're going to be telling you, and if they turn around to you and say, it's not open, or it's a half day, or it's a monk's holiday, or some load of bollocks like that, you'll know not to believe them. Because it's a scam to get you to go into the tuk-tuk. Not a violent scam, they just pay commission to take you to different places.
to get you to, so it's a scam, it's a trick to get you to go where they want you to go. The tuk-tuk driver that I was there that tried to get me to tell me that the palace wasn't open till 1:30. He goes, I take you to temple, I take you to temple. No, you won't take me to the temple. I mean, it goes without saying, and whilst it is a majoritarily harmless scam, these guys are just working on commission, they're just trying to earn a living. You can look at it that way. Taking advantage, they're taking advantage of tourist naivety. There's two sides to it. It goes without saying, really, never, ever get into a strange vehicle with someone you don't know, in a city you don't know, and go somewhere you don't know. That is just common sense. You can't see it, I don't think, properly, but on the other side of the road, where that flashing thing is in my camera, is a sign that's counting down till the lights change, allowing you to cross. It's quite handy. Here in the temple, still seriously impressive. Just look at it. Sorry, I say temple, I mean palace. I'm clever like that. And once again, it is starting to get very, very hot. A lot of people here this time, and I was a little worried because obviously I'm wearing flip-flops, but it seems that they're all right. It's everything else you have to do. I mean, I saw one guy who was wearing 3/4 length shorts, and they actually gave him this, it looked like some kind of sarong or something. It was this horrible brown. I don't think it had ever actually been washed in its life, but I definitely wouldn't want to be wearing one of them. I really should look into what they actually are. I mean, it's called Tosakant, whatever that actually is. It's just something about the way those tree roots and stones are all set that makes me think of Skeksy's about to come out of there. A tantima bird. What does it do? I have absolutely no idea. Well, it's a statue, so it doesn't do anything, but what are tantima birds? I have absolutely no idea. Selfie sticks are bleeding everywhere. Mostly from what I'm guessing are Chinese and Japanese tourists. And yet there are signs around that say, no selfie sticks. Take another peek, well, I say peek, I mean look into the Temple of the Emerald Buddha. And of course I've got to leave my shoes outside. And there's a lot of people around, though if they nick my shoes, then they must be really hard up. One thing that never ceases to surprise me is the stupidity of people. I mean, there are signs just coming out of such a Temple of the Emerald Buddha, and there are signs all over the place. Take your shoes off, walk this way, go up these steps, down the other steps, up one side, down one side, and just simple, and do not point your feet towards the Buddha, which is very disrespectful. And people just don't get it. They all manage to take their shoes off, but then they'll bring them in with them. Kind of defeats and leave them on the floor. Kind of defeats the friggin' purpose, doesn't it? One person got told off for sitting feet outwards, so pointing right at the damn thing. It's just, and okay, you could argue, the signs are in English and Thai. Well, you could follow, maybe they don't read English, but these are picture signs. It's not rocket science, for God's sake. There are disadvantages and advantages to travelling alone. One of the disadvantages, of course, it means that every picture I take either doesn't have me in it, or it's a selfie. Can't really help that. Because I refuse to invest in a selfie stick. I am not out of The Only Way is Essex. Yeah, I know, it's probably a ridiculous reason, but hey-ho. Of course, it also means when I hold my phone out with a video recording and talk to it, people think I'm a nutbar. But hey, it's not like I'm going to see these people after the next 30 seconds, is it? But one of the other benefits of travelling alone, and its main benefit, to be fair, is it means I can go where I like, I can do what I like, I can see what I like. You know, if I was with other people, as much fun as it would be to experience all this with my friends, part of me does wish some of them had come, but hey ho. The drawback to that is, well, if one of them wants to spend 25 minutes staring at this particular piece of wall, I can't exactly say, come on, without sounding like a whiny child. So it means that I can do all of this and experience all of this at my own pace. Well, I'm wandering around a bit, and I've normally got quite a good compass in my head, but in this instance, I appear to not know where I am. Now, I'm not lost. I am temporarily misplaced. Alright, the palace is there, and I cut across the palace to get... I went left when I should have gone right. Yeah, because it's the same park. So the only way this can go wrong is if it's a very exact same park on the other side of the palace. But the palace is to the right of me, which means that the Khao Road is there. Yeah, I'm actually right. I know where I am now. See? Wasn't lost. Temporarily misplaced. I said, I usually have a very good compass in my head. It's how I'm able to, well, go places. So I've got to admit, my poor feet are fucking killing me.
Okay. I am willing to concede. It's fucking hot. Jesus sweet fuck. It's hot. 36 degrees according to my phone. I have been walking. It's now 5 to 3 in the afternoon, so I have been walking roughly about 5 hours. Just back from the Grand Palace. I also walked round the down to the river, so I can find it again for when I go to the Chinese markets tomorrow. Though I'm probably not going to remember it because I'm just like in a total heat haze. Bit of a headache, which not a good sign. But hey ho, had some water and I had some lunch as well. Lunch consisted of fresh mango with sticky rice and coconut milk. It was supposed to be 50 baht, but I only got 20 in my wallet and he took it, so. Because I didn't bring much money out with me, I brought enough, just to get myself a couple of drinks and get into the Grand Palace. I also bought some t-shirts, which were what, £5 each. The one thing I will say is I've noticed that the last 2 years since I was last here, the Khao Road has actually got a bit more expensive. Obviously one of the issues is that, I know that the baht fell against the euro slightly. Or the euro fell, actually no, the euro fell against the baht. If the baht had fallen, the value of it would have gone up. But the English pound is doing something like 58 baht to the euro, 58 baht to the pound, whereas the euro's only doing, I got 38 to the euro. So it's in the region of around 39, 40 baht to the euro, and the dollar's even worse. The dollar's only about 32 baht to the dollar. So it's warm. I am thinking, chill out here for a little bit. Go get some fags, because I'm down to the last one, and my box is, well, as you can see, my box is pretty much wrecked. Well done, Simon. It's going to be a lot of fun editing all these videos together, especially when I've got a good view on my phone, and then I've got this on here, and then, so it's going to be fun editing all these together. When I get back, it's a nice little project. The warmth is what's getting me at the moment. It's just unbelievably hot. I'll be grand, I just need a couple of days to adjust to it properly. there's any room at the pool. If there's any room at the pool. Right. Back from down Khao San Road in enemy territory, seeing as you know I'm on Sawyer and Woodtree. Spent the last 3 hours listening to live music and reading Last Stand of the Wreckers. Not that it took me 3 hours to read Last Stand of the Wreckers, but hey ho. Oh, I gotta say, I'm feeling a little bit sick. I think it's a combination of the chillied fish that I had and rather extortionate amount of coke that I've drank, because, you know, as I've said in previous videos, I'm not much of a drinker anymore, so I don't feel the need to drink. I can have just as good a night without getting pissed, so yeah, got chatting to the guitarist afterwards and the guy that was on next. You know, really nice couple of lads. So I gave them a tip for playing, because you should always support small artists. You know, they were very, very good though. The one guy did a rendition of that Linkin Park song, All I Know. That one, I can't remember what it's called. In the end, that's it. And it didn't fit in with his accent, because he couldn't quite enunciate properly because of his accent. So it didn't work quite well. But I was able to fill in the gaps for him. But he didn't harmonise very well either. But there we go. That's the point. It was his act, not mine. But yeah, it was a nice night, and I'm back now, and I think I'm going to watch some Criminal Minds. I took some photos on my phone, took a couple of videos, only short ones, because I don't think they're gonna. I don't think that the audio is going to come out particularly clear on these ones, because on the street ones, obviously there's a lot of noise, a lot of background noise, a lot of people talking. So yeah. But yeah, got a few videos. Got quite a few actually. Lots of short little snippets rather than 20-minute orations by me. But yeah, so I think now strip off, not on camera. You're not paying me that much. That's what she said. Yeah, I think I'm going to watch an episode of Criminal Minds. I mean, it's now what time? Yeah, it's now 2 o'clock in the morning. So an episode of Criminal Minds, then up whatever time I wake up at. And yeah, off to, no hang on, it can't be 2 o'clock in the morning. Oops. Apparently I now can't read. It's 1:45 to 1, sorry. Yeah, I counted that wrong, because my Kindle is actually still set to Irish time, because I haven't turned the internet on it. Though this hotel, the internet works, which is great. It means I can put up random pictures. But yes, that's it for now. To bed, perchance to dream, to die. I know I've said that completely wrong, but hey ho, nice know.
Challenge. It's a time challenge. Eating ice cream in a bun with sensitive teeth. It's good though. Coconut ice cream, but of course the time challenge is eating it before it fucking melts on you. Might not even be iron oxide. I did say I wanted something to eat. The size of these carp. This is the hotel lobby. This is just outside the front doors of my lobby. That's pretty nifty actually. That's really nice. Look at all of them.
impressive. That's not that impressive, but you can still see a fair bit of the city. Clearly seems to like the things. There's lots of people's rubbish. Like that for a bridge.